If you have to say, I'm not a racist, or I'm a nice guy out loud, you are a racist, and you are definitely not nice. Hello everybody, welcome back to r/niceguys number 23. Now, before we get into that lovely cringe, if you haven't already, remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for future uploads, and be sure if you see something during the video you like, leave a comment down below and like the video. Thank you, let's get right into this cringe. Let's go! I've been in love with a lesbian girl for more than 4 years. She was a very close friend of mine and loved me a lot, but wouldn't date me because of her sexual orientation. Now she is suffering from AIDS because of her homosexuality and is in on her deathbed. Her only wish in life was to see the vagina of an Indian teenager. I really want to help her fulfill her wish. Can you please send a picture of your vagina so you show her before she dies? I can tell you this is quite the reversal from the typical Indian showbob post. I disagree. If the guy holds the door for you, your dad likes him, he'll die for you, that kind of guy won't do stuff like this. The dude who held the door open for me, pulled out my chair, composed songs on the piano for me, and won my parents over immediately is the same dude who repeatedly raped me and beat me with a 2x4 from a disassembled bookshelf behind closed doors, but go off, I guess. How did he rape you repeatedly? I'm sorry for that happened, and that sucks, and I'm sorry you went through all that. I still believe, as a general rule of thumb, there are good ways to avoid rapists, your situation being the exception, of course. Okay, the person at the bottom just doesn't know what's going on, or has some screw loose, I don't know, their mind just isn't there, because it just goes to show, like, you can have good intentions at the beginning, and then for some reason it switches around. So I know there is always this caution feeling you want to go with, but that's not really the feeling you want to go for. But still, I'd like to think of the positive things, but not if that's the thing. No, you can't try to leverage that out. Okay, so silence it is then? At that hour, yes. I'm always the one that texts you. I'm always the one to initiate everything, and when you're silent, not fricking doing this. I'm not a puppy who's gonna chase your ass and got the fricked up if you think so. Frick off. Everyone gets the time of day, but me. I'm not playing that shit. Mark my words, you will regret it, cause I was willing to give a frick about you. Maybe a pro tip would be not to message them at almost 2 a.m. You made me feel uncomfortable, which may have not been entirely your fault, but I didn't like it. But some of the things you said were awkward, cringy, and gross. Well, if that's the way you feel, then you will. Never like any guys. I'm on the respectful spectrum. Yes, because calling me a bitch after I don't answer a FaceTime call is respectful. You know, you gotta treat him right, man.
I love you, bitch.
If you're a pretty woman over 35 and single, chances are it's your fault. You probably dumped all the nice guys when you were younger and flaunted your looks, or you're too high maintenance, or you're crazy. Or you say that you had some bad circumstances. That's more believable if you were 23, not when you're 35. Who is this directed towards? Some lady named Karen that wants to speak to the manager? Because when we're together, you don't need to leave anymore. You don't have to go to college anymore. I can provide for you. You can just stay with me, and I'll provide for you my whole life. Yeah, you know, you don't need to work on that college degree that you've been thinking of since you were 5. You don't need to become successful in your own means. You know, just stay with me. When you spend nearly 2 hours holding the door open at your local coffee place for girls coming in and out, and you barely get one thank you, guess that's what you get for being nice these days. What was the thought process of this dude thinking that holding a door open for 2 hours will turn him into a pussy magnet? I can't find anyone, need help. I feel like all girls want are those abusive guys that are only mean to them. I feel like they don't like me being affectionate and want them to be nice and cuddle and snuggle. Is that too much? So anyone near me willing to help up for it? I guess no one cares. This might just be a simple case of him looking in the wrong place or the wrong type of crowd, and also I don't know how credible Reddit is for relationship advice. X Temptation finally died? Thank God. And it can't be that it's all because I am an extremely handsome, sensitive, smart, and mature young man. I do not come off too strong and have an excellent approach, but I guess most females are too blind to realize that. I honestly don't know how handsome or anything you're saying, how true it can be if you chose the nickname Stark Brimson. Hi, I got a book that I promised myself a long time ago I'd get for you. I went by your work parkade a couple of times to leave it on your car, but you weren't there. I felt creepy about going there, and kind of scared I'd see you. You don't need me stalking you. I'll let you decide if you want the book. I hope you're doing well. You deserve to be. Yeah, sorry if I feel weird about stalking you, but I stalked you at your work hoping that you would be there, but also at the same time I'd be nervous if you caught me. But yeah, let me see if I can buy this book for you. Maybe we can go get some coffee, dinner, find out what shag carpeting feels like. I don't know, how about we just do that? Alright, and with that, that's gonna have to be it for the video. If you would like what you had seen, be sure to comment down below what you liked about the video, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on those notifications for future uploads, and I will be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.